Did I just ruin my chance with my crush by pretending to be gay? I have been secretly crushing on this guy Derek from work for months. We work at this indie bookstore downtown and he's everything I thought I wanted. Tall, dark hair, plays guitar, quotes Kerouac. I was working up the courage to ask him out, but kept chickening out every time. Then 3 weeks ago, he started hitting on my coworker Lily hard, like bringing her flowers every single day, leaving little notes in books she was shelving, asking her out constantly. At first I was devastated and so jealous I could barely function. Lily's really sweet. She reads poetry during breaks, has this soft laugh, always remembers how customers like their coffee. I tried to be supportive because that's what friends do, right? But Derek wouldn't take no for an answer. Lily kept politely declining, saying she was too busy with school, wasn't looking to date, had too much going on. Classic gentle letdowns. But this guy just would not quit. Yesterday during lunch break, I'm in the back organizing returns when I hear Derek's voice getting more insistent. I peek around the corner and see him literally blocking Lily's path to the break room. She's clutching her book against her chest, looking genuinely uncomfortable and trapped. Come on, Em, just one dinner. I promise you'll have fun. Why won't you give me a chance? Lily's voice was so quiet I almost missed it. Derek, I've told you I'm not interested. Please just let me eat my lunch. But he stepped closer. Is it because you think I'm not smart enough? Because I don't read poetry like you? I can learn. That's when something in me snapped. Even though my heart was completely breaking, watching the guy I'd been pining over pursue someone else, I couldn't just stand there and watch Lily be harassed. She looked scared. My protective instincts kicked in and I marched over there without thinking. Hey babe, ready for our date tonight? I said loudly, grabbing Lily's hand and pulling her close. Sorry, Derek, she's taken. Has been for weeks, actually. Derek's face went through about 5 different emotions. Confusion, hurt, embarrassment, then this weird relief. Oh wow. I had no idea you two were. I'm sorry, I wouldn't have. He trailed off and walked away quickly. Lily's eyes went wide, but she didn't pull away from me. Instead, she squeezed my hand back gratefully. Thank you, she whispered against my ear. That was really brave. You didn't have to do that. I was about to say it was nothing when she pulled back and looked at me with this expression I'd never seen before. So, she said with this hopeful little smile, are we really going on a date tonight? Something about the way she looked at me made my stomach flip in a completely different way than Derek ever had. Her eyes were so warm and earnest, and she was still holding my hand. I felt this weird flutter I'd never experienced before. I heard myself saying, if you want to, without even thinking. I really do, she said softly. We went to this little Italian place down the street and talked for 4 hours straight. I couldn't stop staring at how her eyes lit up when she talked about her literature classes, how she gestured with her hands when she got excited about a book, when she laughed at my stupid jokes about difficult customers. I felt this warmth spreading through my chest that I'd never felt with Derek. Halfway through dessert, she reached across the table and touched my hand again. I'm really glad Derek was being an idiot today, she said, then blushed. I mean, not glad he was bothering me, but glad it gave you an excuse to rescue me. I've been trying to figure out how to talk to you for weeks. Talk to me about what? I asked, even though my heart was already racing. About how I've had the biggest crush on you since you started working here. I thought you were straight, so I never said anything. That's when it hit me like a truck. I'd spent months thinking I wanted Derek, his attention, his approval, his affection, but sitting there looking at Lily's shy smile and bright eyes, I realized what I actually wanted had been right in front of me the whole time. Every coffee break conversation, every shared laugh over weird customers, every time she'd light up when she saw me, I'd been missing all the signs because I was so fixated on some fantasy version of love. I think I've been an idiot too, I told her, and leaned across the table to kiss her. We've been together 2 months now, and I've never been happier. Derek found a girlfriend from the coffee shop next door, and actually thanked me for opening his eyes. Apparently he was so focused on Lily because he thought that's what he was supposed to want. But he's much happier with someone who actually likes him back.